Hey, what's up? It's your girl Diaz. I actually just wanted to make this quick video because I had watched Trey 57 Productions do his video um, on ADHD and babies not being returned, back to the mother after being taken whenever they're born. So I did want to clarify everything too because I did have that same experience with my daughter. I had a full-term pregnancy. I've had ultrasounds, everything that was necessary to show that the baby was healthy and everything like that. It just kind of was funny because after she was born, they had, I was feeding her and everything like that, and they wanted to take her for a routine checkup and height, weight, everything like that, like normal pregnancies are. But the only thing different was when they came back without her. And they had said something was wrong, that her heart rate was different. And they wanted to check her. And they had came back and said that they had rushed her to Children's Hospital. Back then I'm not saying I didn't know what was going on. I just was, I would say, blinded by it because all the emotions were rolling and everything as far as what was going on with her. So, I told them do whatever they had to do. We were there, everything, but she went to Children's Hospital from where we were at, and they had said that she was going downhill from there. They said she was only born with one side of her heart. They tried to do an emergency surgery to put a stent in that would divide the heart to where it would have the necessary blood flow and everything like that in it, necessary for her to be able to function, but she would have to be on medication for the rest of her life. Okay, we were okay with that, but when we were put in the room, it was like the one doctor has said to us, it kind of would be better for you just to let her go, only for the fact is that she would have to be on medication for the rest of her life. It would kind of, in his words, it would kind of put our life on pause. And right then and there, I just said to him, I said, like, what are you talking about? Like, you're not putting my life on pause. This is my child. Like, there is no putting my life on pause. Like, what sense does that make? So I said, no. I said, you're going to try everything that you can. So, obviously, they tried in their way. They tried to do everything that they could. She was doing a little bit better. She went to a rehab place that we were able to go stay at. And at that time, I only had my oldest son, which he'll be 22 on Halloween. We stayed there for the weekend with her. And we were able to go down to visit her and everything like that. And, they tested to make sure nobody was sick, nobody had a virus, nobody, was really bad to where it would affect her. So we went in, we seen her, we went home, and my dad came to my house with my brother. And they said that she went downhill from that. And they kind of blamed it on my son because they said he had a cold, which he didn't. He went, okay, which anybody could do that. He didn't have a cold or anything like that. He didn't have a fever, nothing. We would never jeopardize anything like that. So it was just kind of weird that, they put that in our face. So I'm just letting you guys know that the doctors aren't always in your favor. As a matter of fact, they're 99% of the time, they're not in your favor. They are out for a check. They will get it by any means necessary, whether it's harvesting your organs, killing you to sell them organs, raising their pay, getting a bump in their pay. They will do anything. I've seen multiple TV shows that subliminally said that, that the medicine that was being taken was to only make somebody sicker, so they do keep coming back to the doctors or do keep coming back to the hospital. So when you're diagnosed with something, it doesn't mean that it's the end for you. I think that 99% of the time, I think it's just a money-making thing that the government has, to profit off of us. We're kind of like pawns for them. You ever played a game of chess? We're pawns, and they just have to pick us off one by one. So it's kind of, we have to watch. And I'm not saying never get medical attention, but you gotta watch when you do, because they're only out to profit. Like Trey 57 was saying about the ADHD, that's only it's for them to control how your child is. It's a way of controlling what they do and how they act, because they can make money off of that. So, it's kind of like drugging your child up, and I'm not saying, hey, your child will be better off going out smoking weed, but, the drugs that they do give them, it kind of makes them dumbed down and dumbfounded that they have more control over what they can do and what they can say. And a lot of parents don't understand that. So just basically, please, please, please do your research before you give your child anything. And if you are pregnant or have your child, make sure you're well aware of what is going on, because I'm telling you right now, they have a lot more control over your child than what you think. When they say, oh, we're taking your child for his weight, his height, whatever, they give them the matching bracelets. You got to scan the bracelets to make sure that's your child and everything like that. They have ways around that. They're not stupid. So parents need to be more concerned and more up on the topic of, hey, this is my child, like, you're going to weigh my child here, you're going to do the height here, you're going to do whatever's necessary in my room in front of me, because it's only getting worse. Back then they used to do it, they're still doing it. That's why there's a lot of missing kids. People walk out with people's kids in the hospital because it's not proper procedures that's being taken, and the parents are too dumbfounded to understand what the hell is going on with their kids. So, I'm telling you right now, it's your girl D Eyes. I love you guys, and I know I haven't been on for a while, but I apologize. It's just been a lot of things going on. So if you aren't already subscribed to my channel, subscribe to my channel and like these videos that I'm doing, because I'm doing a lot more. Thanks to Trey 57 for opening my eyes to a lot more things. Subscribe to my channel, like my videos, comment, because I always like to hear from my followers. And until next time, I will see you. Peace.